Hi everyone and welcome to our weekly blunt truth reading. Now I felt guided to do something a little bit different today. So we're using the Moon Oracle deck. You may have seen this on other YouTube channels. I don't actually think I've used it on my YouTube channel before. It's a deck that I usually use for clients or for my personal readings. But yeah, I felt really drawn to this deck today, so that's what we're going to use. Now I've already got the cards out. We're doing a spread called the Seven Sisters, and we're just going to see what the messages we need to hear. So we're going to kind of cover a few different areas, and then I'll use tarot to clarify. So I am going to show you the cards now. So in the middle here, we have a moon phase and a moon mansion for the present situation. We've got ones for the past, and then we have ones for the future, as well as a moon goddess card, which is going to give us some guidance. So these are the cards which I've pulled. You're going to see them in more detail and closer when I start reading each card. So yeah, let's get stuck in. So currently, where we're at right now is we have the really successful completion of a project here. The full moon in an earth sign. This is all about completing a material project. This is where you get to see results. It's where you get to see just like a really positive outcome. Like all your hard work you've invested, you are going to start to, feel rewarded for that hard work. You may very well start receiving some kind of recognition from other people as well. This is a time as well because we're in full moon in Taurus right now. So this is a time where you could have a bit of a tendency to overindulge. So your guides are saying, just because you've completed something successfully here, don't start overindulging. Try to rein back your impulses and maybe think about what is the next stage here. What's the next thing that you want to complete? Because then we also have the Fortuna card, which is the Moon Mansion number 11. And this is extreme good luck. This is a card which just speaks of success, and this really emphasizes, the present energy right now. Because what this is saying is that this is a time where you are going to experience good fortune in general, especially financially, especially where there is financial gain here to be had. You could feel that your life is expanding right now because this card has a link with Jupiter as well, which is all about expansion. Generally, this is just such a positive message, but right now you are in a very good position. You may very well find that some quite lucky things start to happen. So you're going to have opportunities, you're going to have money coming in. But it's not just financial gain. You could also start feeling more secure, more confident. This is a very kind of generous card saying that, good things are going to happen. There's going to be lots of abundance and there's going to be plenty of opportunities as well. So you might start to see some opportunities come in. You also may actually connect with someone who is really going to help. This card can also be that a very good connection is developing. And what's really interesting here is that in the recent past, you've had to make compromises, you've had to sacrifice things here. The balsamic waning fire moon is all about, having to trust that something greater is happening, having to maybe sacrifice, or just generally having this sense that something good is happening in your near future. And you know that this is going to be big when this card comes in as well. So in the recent past, you've spent a lot of time acting on what you feel intuitively, trusting that, the seeds you plant now really are going to manifest. It's been a long journey for sure. You've had to plant seeds a while back, and maybe you're just starting to see those seeds harvest. It could be that, this has been a very long journey. And you've had to wait as well. You've had to wait, but you've also had the opportunity here to really be creative. So I want to say, you've earned this success, this good luck, this good fortune, which you are experiencing at present, is the result of the hard work that you've put in. So yeah, you have made compromises to achieve this, this good fortune. So you've worked for it, you know, and you've put a lot of effort into it. So I feel like you've just known that this is coming for a really long time. Now, in the recent past as well, we have the mansion number 10, which is the fountain card. And this card comes through when you've had to be really creative. This is a card which says that you have successfully overcome some kind of enemy here. So it feels like, you know, you've had your challenges, you've defeated whatever enemies, or, you know, you fought whatever battles were kind of like blocking you from moving forwards. And you really have embraced your creative energy. You know, you've been using your imagination, you've been trying to achieve great things. So this card is all about recognizing your own creativity, you know, you recognizing it, but also others recognizing it as well. And this is where the power of your imagination really comes in. So I want to say recently you have been planting seeds, you've been imagining, you've been getting creative, maybe you've been doing vision boards. But everything that you have done has really, you know, channeled the power within you. And this is about using your talents for the good of yourself and others, believing in yourself, finding your confidence. So yeah, this is really a card which tells me that you have been sharing so much of yourself with others. And because of this, it's definitely created this kind of alignment with this good fortune. So by embracing your gifts, sharing them with others, you have really aligned yourself to bring these seeds, you know, to a place where they can be harvested. And that's what's going on now. So let's have a look what's happening in the future. So in the near future, we have this Black Moon and Air card, and this is all about revising your plans. This is a time where it may feel like not much is going on, but actually this is where you get to consider the direction of your life. So right now you're in this time of harvest, you know, good things happening, and in the future you get to think about, okay, well, where do I want to go next? This is about taking time to rest. You have to give yourself time to rest if you really want to keep going. You know, you can't be on go, go, go all the time because it's only going to exhaust you. So you may actually find that in the future, you perhaps are like struggling to make a decision. You're finding that you do need to rest more, and that's okay. This is about taking your time. It's about not being impulsive, but just giving yourself a little bit of downtime so that you can act again when you know the time is right. Now, interestingly, we have the second mansion card, which is the musician card. Now, this has a lot of fiery energy. So this card is all about an opportunity being here for the taking and the ability to inspire and even persuade others. So whatever it is that you're doing, this is going to help you be even more creative. But I definitely see that first of all, before you can embrace this new creative opportunity, you do just need to have that time and that space to rest and just be dormant, because it's through the time of rest that you then get to you know, get the energy together so that you can act again, so that you can seize this opportunity. So the musician card is all about self-expression. This is about perhaps going through a time where you start to think about how you want to express yourself. You know, maybe you do some reflecting on like who you want to be and what you want to do next. What music do you want to make? So this card tells me how skilled you are, that whatever it is that you find yourself dealing with, you have everything that it takes in order to deal with the matter here. So I also want to say the musician card is like an easy opportunity. So it feels like maybe you are struggling to make a decision, but you could find yourself overthinking this, because actually the decision is pretty easy to make and you do have the skills needed for this. But yeah, you might find yourself revising your plans and then just really thinking of like a new creative way to go about this. And then lastly for this deck, we have our card of guidance, and we got the Hecate goddess. Now, she is all about living in the present moment. This is Capricorn energy, and Capricorn energy to me is always very grounded, very practical. So this is about, yeah, really thinking about what you need to do now and not getting caught up in worrying about the future. She has the power to look in 3 directions at once. You can see this by the heads here. So she can look at the past, the present, and the future. So when this card comes through, it suggests that maybe you are looking into the past right now, and this could be making it difficult to enjoy the present moment fully, and to prepare positively for the future. So you must review the past, but then kind of like put it away and, bring yourself back to the present moment. This reminds you that, like, you cannot change the past. You just have to keep living. You have to keep doing what you can in the present moment, and the future's going to... Sorry, the camera cut out there. So yeah, this card really reminds you that basically you have to just keep living in the now. This is a death and rebirth. She is the Black Goddess. She is asking you to put your priorities in order. Because it's going to help you with any confusion. So when this card comes through, we also have January being a really important month. So it might be that your guys are saying, like, look, just try to rest for now. Try not to focus so much on what's going to happen, but actually by resting, you're going to make space here for some really good things to start happening in the month of January. So maybe the next month and a half is just about, having some time out, relaxing, thinking about what you want to start in the new year. And then when January comes about, going after your dreams, thinking about how you can express yourself, how you can be creative. But right now, just enjoying where you're at right now, enjoying the harvest, enjoying everything here which you are achieving, and trusting that, over the next kind of month and a half or so, you will have more opportunities. They're going to be easy opportunities, but you've got to rest. You've got to give yourself time to enjoy where you're at right now. Stop thinking about the past and just be present, because that's going to help you prepare for the future. And January is going to be a really abundant time. Okay, guys, so we're going to go into the extended now, and I'm going to use tarot, and we're going to see more about this situation and get any other messages coming through. I am going to be using the Witch's Tarot, so join me over on my Patreon site, sacredspace.co.uk, and let's go in more detail and find out what this reading is really about, and just see what comes through.